What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. This one, I'm going to read out an article that was written by Justin LeBar from Share Reality. I hope you guys enjoy. Um, the title of the article is called WWE Fans Should Stop Trying to Be So Smart. So, this one was written actually last night by Justin LeBar. So, let's read this and then I'll give my opinions on it. In the entertainment world of professional wrestling, heat is heat. Heat is a term referred to as people not liking you. I'm sick of hearing about how there's such a thing as good heat and bad heat, meaning there is heat that is legitimate and that heat that says someone is annoying. Nonsense. Some fans in wrestling feel smarter referred to such as X-Pac heat, a term named after the famous wrestler indicating a performer gets a negative reaction only because people don't care about them, are annoyed by them, or don't respect them. There might be no greater of example of fans outsmarting themselves. It's not hard to figure out. I've come to this conclusion. There are four reactions possible in professional wrestling. You can get cheered, you can hear boos, you can get silence, and you can have people leaving their seats to go to the bathroom or concession stands. Those last two reactions everyone wants to avoid. Silence or people getting up or changing the channel. No better example of this intelligent fan misguidance is with the new main roster heel Rusev. Rusev is the classic 1980s bad guy touting his love for Russia. He's a big, imposing character who seems to be on repeat as he constantly is beating the guys on the roster of less relevance. It seems inevitable that we'll see him in a randomly put into a prominent match against an established star with no sign of earning it. I can't ignore the past cases of Vladimir Kozlov, Lord Tensai, Sylvester Terkay, or even Ryback. They all were given similar paths of dominant booking, many with four-man gimmicks. They all failed somewhere along the way. I can't say Rusev won't fall into that category. Nobody can. Not even Vince McMahon. Only time will tell. What I can say is Rusev is off to a good start. The entire presentation of him is interesting. The change in the old school graphics when he comes out saying he's a disciple of Vladimir Putin in a time when everything has to pass the politically correct barriers. Even USA Today has picked up on the disrespect of utilizing Putin as a magnet for heat within the show. Once again, nonsense. It's a show. If a movie depicts actors being followers of terrorists setting out to destroy America, we all understand it's a movie, right? It's a show. This is utilizing Putin's name to generate a bad guy character for Rusev is simple, timely, and smart. Going back to the presentation, the graphics, the look, and complete picture of Lana as a ravishing Russian blonde when an accent appears to be only one who can control the destruction of Rusev. I like the entire presentation and package. People are giving them heat when they come out, period. They aren't getting up out of their seat. They knew who he is. They know who Lana is coming out to introduce when she hits the stage. Once he gets in the ring with a babyface who's credible and firmly established, like it or not, the dislike for Rusev will help that good guy. If you overanalyze the negative reaction as anything more, stop. You're wasting your time in an attempt to do analysis that doesn't matter coming from you, and it isn't relevant. If you want to be relevant, turn the channel or go to the bathroom when Rusev comes out. Otherwise, bow down to the reign of Rusev. He could be the next big heel for the company, getting consistent heat whether your heat is intended or not. Dead on, man. You know, everybody's too smart for their own good. You got everything out there leaked for everybody to know about the world of wrestling. You know, you got spoilers for shows that are already going on next month for TNA. You got all these terms on Wikipedia of what terms are this and that about wrestling. You got all the dirt sheets and stuff. And it's affecting the way the business is presented to people because you have a disconnect with where, let's say, I'm a fan that watches the show just to watch the show and then I form my opinions on it. As opposed to everybody else in the wrestling world that overanalyzes everything while the show's going on. You know how the saying goes, think before you speak or listen before you speak. I say watch the show before you speak. Everybody's too smart for their own good, and it's taken away from the fun of wrestling because everybody needs to have a sense of entitlement to what every single thing happens in the world of professional wrestling has to go by what the fans say. If the WWE was going to do that, they would be out of business. Back to the day. Thanks, guys. Like the video and subscribe.